Hello, children of Grange, pupils of Grange in year one and year two. It's Mr. Kerbal. Welcome to the CC Assembly, CU Assembly. It is the first one of the academic year 2021-2022. Amazing, our year has started and you've all started brilliantly. So we know what we're about at Grange, our CC way. We really care and we want to do our best. And we always learn, even if we make a mistake, we say, I want to fix up our mistake and I want to learn from our mistake and I'll grow from our mistakes. We're not scared of our mistakes. We will use our mistakes to do well. We're always trying to improve and make progress, try and get better. We use everything we learn to help us to make good choices. And we never give up because we are CC learners. And we know it's important to be healthy, to eat healthy food, to drink healthy drinks like water, and to sleep enough. But we know that our real strength is when we inside ourselves make the choice to be the very best that we can be. And that's why at Grange we say you should have confidence, that's put your hand on your heart, and consideration, care for everybody around us and for the whole world. But confidence, we say, I care about myself. I look after myself. I give love to myself. I really want to do well for myself. And I care about everybody around me and care about the world. And then we have confidence and consideration. That's the CC way we make the world a beautiful place. So, pupils of power. Well, first of all the new pupils who've joined Grange this year, thank you for coming. You give us such hope. You are going to be great Grange pupils. Every single one of the magnificent pupils of Grange who started the year this year so well, you give us all hope. We are so proud of all of you. Well done. So there's a wiggle for everybody. And we are going to talk about our superpower. Our superpower, sometimes you see on TV or in movies or in comics or in books, superheroes. Well, I'll tell you a secret. All of you and all of us, we're all superheroes. And our superpower at Grange is the CC way, is having confidence and consideration. We do CC walking. We put our hand on our heart. We walk quietly. We don't have to put our finger on our lips. We just have to put our hand on our heart and we walk really quietly along because that is CC walking. We are saying, I care about everybody so they can carry on their learning and be safe in our school. So I'm going to be quiet when I walk. I'm also going to have my hand on my heart because I'm proud. I'm going to look after myself and I'm going to walk the Grange way, CC way. And also remember, star sitting. I'm going to sit up straight when teachers talking, when educators talking, when adults talking, when anybody who is talking and I should be listening. I'm going to sit up straight. I'm going to track them. I'm going to see if my teacher is speaking. I'm going to track them. I'm going to, with my eyes, I'm going to watch and make sure that I'm really watching them. And I'm going to ask questions and respond to questions in the right way, that will help me to learn. I won't shout out. I'll ask a question at the right time in a good way, and I will, when teacher asks me or educator asks me, I'll give my answer in a good way. And I will respect everybody. I won't distract somebody next to me and I won't let them distract me because we are going to do star sitting, CC walking. We are going to be CC learners. Just remember, each one of us, nobody else can be the best you. Only you can be your best you. There's no substitute. Substitute means if somebody else is going to do the job for somebody else. That's a substitute, like in football. The substitute comes on to do a job for a player on the field and that player goes off. But you know what? For you in life, there's no substitute. So we are each going to be the best ourselves that we can be. So we started speaking about zones, and we're going to talk more about them. But what zones are, we all have feelings. Feelings. And they're strong, the feelings. And feelings are great, but feelings are sometimes so strong, we have to be careful that we choose the right behavior when we're feeling something very, very strong. So Blue zone is sometimes when you're feeling a bit sleepy, or you're feeling a little bit moody, or you're feeling a little bit tired, or you're feeling a little bit grumpy. So the thing is, when you're feeling like that, it's important to make a good behavior choice, because sometimes if you're feeling sleepy, then It's no good if you just put your head down and sleep in class. You need to be listening to your teacher. But you're in the blue zone. It's not easy. You're feeling really sleepy. So, a good way to deal with the blue zone, exercise, stretch, or do some exercise. And that's a good thing to do when you're in the blue zone. If you're in the green zone, that means really good. It means you're in a really the best place to make a learning choice. So that means you are just enough awake to listen and to concentrate and contribute, but you're not overexcited either. You're just right. So if you're in the green zone, do some great learning, reading, writing, great learning. If you're in the yellow zone, so yellow zone means maybe feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit edgy, a little bit worried. So it's important to make a good behavior choice when you're feeling like anxious or feeling a bit worried. Here's a great thing to do is to breathe. And I learned a secret in the holiday. Breathing got two parts. Breathe in, breathe out. Or you could do it with your nose. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're in the yellow zone, feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit worried, the most important part of breathing is to have a good long breathing out. So give yourself time to breathe out, and that makes you feel calmer. Good in the yellow zone. Do it a few times. If you're in the red zone, that means your feelings are so powerful. It's almost like you can't think because your feelings are so strong. The best thing to do then is to stop before you make any behavior choice, because the trouble is when we're in the red feeling zone, sometimes we make really not great behavior choices because our feelings are so powerful. So stop, opt, and then go. And what we'll learn more about that, but the best thing is when you're red zone and your feelings are just too much, the best thing is to find a quiet space to just sit and be calm. So it could be the reading corner. Some of our classes have tents. But the most important part is if you're in the red zone, just find a quiet space. You could even close your eyes. You even put your hands together, like you could put your hand on your heart like that. You could just quiet so that you're just quiet. And then everybody knows also not to bother you, because we will try as adults also to know if somebody's in the red zone, give them quiet space to calm. Now, you can use so many character strengths to help you make great behavior choices. Kindness, gratitude, forgiveness, perspective, social intelligence. We can learn about all of these. Love, that really caring about somebody. So we will learn more about the zones. But now I've got a discussion question for you. So now I want you to work with the adult in your class. So teacher, educator, right. They are going to take a big, lovely white piece of A3 paper. Could be actually any color. Well, I'm not saying white. It could be any color, just as long as you can see. Actually, even I'm going to say, could be even a dark color, because what you're going to do is that's the big A3, any color piece of paper. Sorry, I've got to get that out of my head, not to just say white paper. And every child gets a post-it note like this, and you just write your name, and then teacher can help you. Maybe in year one it's too early to do this, but in year two you can definitely do it. You write your answer to the discussion over here. So what are we discussing? And then when you're finished, just put it off and then put it on the A3 colored piece of paper, and then next Wednesday teacher sends it to me so I can use your feedback. So what we're discussing is if somebody next to you, you are making great behavior choices. You are doing star sitting. You are doing CC walking. You are listening to your teacher. You're making great choices. But somebody next to you, very close to you, makes a negative behavior choice. So maybe they shout. You weren't expecting it, and they start shouting. Or maybe they instead of doing CC walking, they spin around, something like that. Now, you have made a really good behavior choice. You're doing CC walking, you're doing star sitting, but that person now is not making a good behavior choice. And it's a bit unexpected. You weren't expecting that. And it's a bit negative and it's a bit disturbing. What's the best way for you to stay calm so you can carry on your good behavior choice? So remember, that's the discussion. I'm making good behavior choice. Somebody next to me, right near me, starts making a negative behavior choice? How can I help myself to stay strong and keep going with my good behavior choice? That's to discuss. And teacher, you can help. So to collate the feedback. I realize with year one, it might be too early for year ones to be able to write on their own Post-it note, but maybe you can help them scribe, discuss it, and put it down. And then by next Wednesday, the 15th of September, if you can get me the feedback, I will put it into this assembly. If I could please have the name, first name of the child, if they've made feedback, so then I know to be able to acknowledge and give them credit for great feedback for next week. Right, so who are our stars of the week? Well, gold. Oh my goodness, Summer, what a brilliant start. Daisy, what an amazing start. They got gold in the first week of the whole year. That's brilliant. Looking forward to more gold. Who are our class champions? Well, in John Lennon Paula, what a brilliant start. In Malala, it is Summer, what an amazing start. Daisy, what an amazing start. And Tasnim, that is a great start in Malala. And in Rumi class, Sarah G, brilliant start. And Kush, what a brilliant start. And Shakir, amazing start in Rumi. And Subhana, brilliant start. Proud of all of you. And in Greta Thunberg class, Aftab, you were class champion. And Ashvi, what a brilliant start. Zach, amazing start to the year in Alan Turing class. We are so proud of you. And Lewis, a brilliant start in Alan Turing class. You guys are class top 5 champions. Fantastic. This is the 1000cc points. So over the year, you get lots of class charts. At the end of the year, we can look if you're in the 1000 points club. Fantastic. So Grange House of Water, last year, you did great teamwork. And this last week, you were actually the top achieving house. So if you're in water, give yourself a pat on the back, and everybody else, you can give them a round of applause. 4,071 points. That's brilliant. Grange House of Fire, you had your leadership superpower last year, and you got a great 3,865 points. Grange House of Air were just behind Grange House of Water with a fantastic 4,042 points. You can give yourselves a pat on the back, and everybody can give them a round of applause. And Grange House of Earth with your bravery power, a wonderful 3,879 points. So a round of applause for all the houses. And last year, all the houses worked together, and we got over 500,000 class chart CC points. We're so proud of you. So far this week, 15,757 points. Amazing. So who were the classy classes? Well, in third place, so what a great start to the year. Rumi class with 896 points. A brilliant classy class. Greta Thunberg class, 987 points. Look at you, amazing work. And Malala class, you're the first classy class of 2021 with 1,195 points. You smashed through the 1,000 point barrier. Proud of you. Pat on the back. Round of applause, everybody. Malala would be proud of you. So, half-term target 100,000 points, and we've managed 15,757 points so far. So, remember, everybody, in year 1 and 2 in Grange, we're powerful, we're kind, we're loved. We are Grange, and we're going to make it. We've had so many wonderful CC class charts events last year, and we're going to carry them on. So let's give a first CC assembly salute of the year. Hand on heart, confidence, going to really look out to be my very best and care about myself. Anybody says anything negative, not going to pay attention to that. I am going to be confident and look out for myself and give myself love. And consideration, I'm going to care about the world, and I'm going to contribute to the world, and I'm going to learn. And even if I make mistakes, I'll use my mistakes to grow. So confidence and consideration. Let's be great. Let's be Grange. Let's live our lives with confidence and consideration. Let's enjoy the learning ahead. Let's be safe and happy. Let's learn together, respect each other, achieve our potential. Let's be great. Let's be Grange.